Yu-Gi-Oh has over 10,000 unique cards in its card pool, and thanks to tools such as TCG Player and eBay, duelists all around the world can pick up any card they would like with just a click of a button. But what if those tools didn't exist? What if the only way you can attain new cards was by opening packs? Starting off with 3 Blue Eyes Structure Deck and a budget of $50 a week, I must build a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck with only sealed product. No buying, no trading for cards, all leading up to doing Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest challenge, topping a YCS. This is the Blue Eyes Sealed Only Yu-Gi-Oh! Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a little bit since we've done a Blue Eye Sealed Only episode, but yes, we are back. And today we're going to be opening up Yu-Gi-Oh's newest set in Quarter Century Stampede. What is in this set exactly? Well, Magia is in this set. If you don't know what Magia is, it's a Blue Eyes fusion monster that's actually makeable in the extra deck. It's a really cool card as well. It's an Omni Negate for a monster, spell, and trap once per turn, each once per turn. Now, the only problem with Magia was before the printing in Stampede, it was only a QC printing out of Terminal Revenge, so it was pretty much impossible for us to ever get it. But now with the reprint in Stampede, it's now possible for us to get it. It's still going to be a hard card to pull because it's only in the Legacy Pull spot, so it's not going to be easy to pull, but it's going to be a lot easier to pull than trying to pull the QC out of Terminal Revenge. There's also Crimson Dragon in this set as well. This is a card we've been chasing after in the tins that we have been opening up in the past couple of weeks, but now it's got its reprint in Stampede as well, so this is something we can pull as well. There's a lot of engine stuff in here as well. There's like the Chamber Dragon Maid stuff that we can do, where we, normal summon Chamber Dragon Maid Search Tidying, which is also in this set. Just an engine that we could play. Same thing with something like Black Metal Dragon. Also, just another like small engine we could throw in there because we have Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon that is searchable off of Black Metal Dragon. We pulled Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon back when we opened the branded structure decks, so that's another engine we technically could use as well. There's the Alistair stuff in here as well. The only problem with Alistair though is Invocation is not in this set, so we would have to open another set for Invocation. But Alistair has been like a kind of popular kind of budget thing for Blue Eyes for you to splash in your deck as well, so that's another thing we can go for as well. And there's also a lot of good like staple cards as well, something like Metal Tronus, and even Fooleros is in this set as well. So without further ado, no more talking, let's actually get into the opening. Alrighty, time for 8 packs of Quarter Century Stampede. So, quick little thing. So I did pay this at like retail price. So they were, I think, $6 a pack is what they're currently retailing for. So I was only able to get 8 packs of this. 6, 12, 18, 24. 24 plus 24 is 48. Yeah, pretty much $50 in our budget. But again, like I said in the intro, looking for Magia. Crimson Dragon wouldn't be terrible either. That's just another great extra deck card. There's some staple stuff and other engines we can pull as well. There's actually a lot of stuff we can use from this set. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the opening, shall we? So we're going to start off with a QC Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Let me, don't drop my camera there. Let me get that focused up a little bit. Alrighty, yes, QC Starving Venom. That's cool. I guess if we ever like get Super Poly playable in our series, we could use this, but nothing we can really do with it right now. But the QC up there. Utopic Onomatopoeia, nothing we can do with that. A Lunalight Tiger, a Trap Trick Sarah, and a Atlantean Heavy Infantry as a secret area. So nothing we can really do out of that pack. There's really nothing there. So let me make sure like the QC is like in frame, and then we'll put everything else right there. All right, next pack up here. Cool. All right, again, Magia would be cool, but a Winged Dragon Raw will, I guess, suffice. Platinum Secret Rare. I know the camera's a little hard to get that. Whoop, if my camera decides to focus. There we go. All right, yeah, nothing we can really do with that. Different Dimension Ground, actually not terrible. This is not a terrible side deck card. We'll gladly take this as just a staple card we could use in the future, especially if we get like a thrust in the future as well. Guiding Quem. This is our second one of the series now. Got reprinted, but we did pull one from the tin, so I guess we do have 2 Quems now, I guess, but nothing we can really do with Quem. Xian's Dojo, yeah, nothing we can really do. This is like the collector rare as well. Again, the camera's not really catching it. And then the last card is a QC Edge Imp Chain. I know someone that would want this card. Dante, I got your card for you. But yeah, nothing we can really do in the series, but a QC Edge Imp Chain is really, really cool. But again, nothing we can really do with that. So first 2 packs, really nothing we can do with those. Unfortunately, we do still got 6 more packs to go. So, not out of the woodwork just yet. A platinum secret rare ice hand. This is good for my hat deck. Is this a platinum secret rare? Oh my god. Oh my god, the like focus camera, focus. It is like it has everything, but like the ice hand is like the secret you can barely like tell is there. That's a little weird. Let me get this refocused here. But an ice hand, Gaga Cowboy is a cool time card, but we're not playing level 4, so nothing we really do with that. Drytron Nova, nice reprint, but again, nothing we can really do with that. Hita the Fighter Charmer is kind of cool, but not the right Charmer we need. Lina, I think, is in here, so that'd be cool if we do pull Lina up. Well, speaking of Lina, there's Lina the Light Charmer. Actually, not that bad for us. We will use this card as just a generic extra deck monster. We finally have one. We didn't pull the SP, but the Lina we will take. Obviously we play a shit ton of light, so this is never going to be that hard to make. So this will probably go in the extra deck immediately as well, and it's a pretty secret rare as well. So that will gladly go into the deck. Now on to the fourth pack. Alrighty. MX Saber Invoker. This card still banned, by the way. Don't know why. They could have taken this off. Nice little platinum secret rare, I guess. Black Metal Dragon is one of those kind of engine or like yeah, I guess engine cards we could use. Another engine. We have the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon that we pulled from the branded structure deck. So we do have like everything for it if we pull more copies. I don't know if it's necessarily the greatest in the world, but we do have it. So this is another engine we could play in the deck if you really want to. Speaking of engines, there's an Alistair the Invoker. I don't think Invocation's in the set, so we'd have to go after Invocation. I think Mechaba is in like the Legacy pool kind of thing, so that's going to be super hard to get. But getting the Alistair is nice, something we could use in the future as well. Mermail Abyss Spike, that's definitely we cannot use. And a Black Rose Dragon, that's cool, but I don't think we're ever really making 7s. I guess we could if we get more Bestials in the future, but nothing we can really use for right now. Now on to the fifth pack. Oh, cool. All right, so the only thing we really pulled was a Lina so far. So if we could pull a little bit more stuff, that'd be cool. The Claw of Hermos, I guess, is, yeah, nothing we can really do with that. Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Cool little card, but we need, not this card. We need, what's his name? Crimson Dragon, sorry. It's a little bit early in the morning. I'm doing this a little early in the morning. That's really, really cool. Mulchami for us, the reprint. This is like the collector rare as well. Again, the camera's not catching it whatsoever. Oh, there you go. That's like a kind of little angle there. But really, really good hand trap for us. And just having this is going to be really, really good. Glad to see it in the reprint slot as well. Very, very good card. We will gladly take a for us, a transaction rollback, another collector rare as well. We're not going to be able to use transaction, but very cool card. I'm glad this got reprinted as well. And then a Mementalon Bone Party. We're not playing Mementos, so nothing we can do with that. But you know what? We'll take a Fua. We'll take a Fua for sure. Glad we got the Fua out of that. Alrighty, Constellar Pleiades is our secret. Again, this is going to be nice for my hat decks because I need this for hat, but not the one we need. We need Magia. This is not the one we need from this. Pearly Noir, sorry, my bad. Yeah, nothing we can do with that. Another transaction rollback is kind of cool, but again, nothing we can do with that. Apprentice Illusion Magician is cool, I guess. Let me just, yeah, nothing. It's okay, not the greatest in the world. I was thinking it was just because it's a level 6 spellcaster, so we can dump it off of something like Souls, Magician Souls that we pulled like way back when. So I guess that's something, but yeah, nothing we can really do. And the Feet Ash, secret rare Feet Ash. Ew. I don't like this art. I am not a fan of this art, but it is a secret rare, so we'll probably throw it in the deck just as a rarity upgrade, but I'm not a fan of the Feet Ash at all. Okay, 2 more packs to go. Let's hope to God we can pull something. Alrighty. Oh, it was a fusion. I got hyped, but it's not the right fusion. Supreme King Zark is our platinum secret rare from the Legacy pool, but nothing we can really do with this. Evil Here, a Dusted Gold is cool, especially since I didn't hit Fiendsmith, but nothing we can really do with it. Oh, speaking of Fiendsmith, there is a Fiendsmith Engraver. Really, really cool card. I don't think we can use it in the series because we would need to pull like a track, or I guess not track, but like a Sank would work, but we'd have to pull a Requiem, which would be very important, and Requiem is not reprinted in this set, so that's something that's going to be really hard to get, but it's something we could technically use, so not the greatest, not the worst thing in the world, but we'd prefer something else. And then a Minionis Strytron as our, oh, we got one more, sorry, and then Ether, the Heavenly Monarch as well. Yeah, 2 cards we really can't use. The Metaltron Strytron, though, nice little reprint, because I know that card was very expensive. But now on to the last pack. We'll put the Platinum Seeker, or whatever this is, in the back, so we kind of get some I'm again a little early in the morning. I don't really have words for anything, but kind of save it for last. Salamangreat Raging Phoenix is a cool little card. We could use this in like the Fire King sealed only, but not with the Blue Eyes sealed only, unfortunately. Cyber Dragon Infinity is a cool little card. I'm glad I do have one now, but yeah, nothing we can really do with it in the Blue Eyes sealed only. A Mystic Piper, which is nothing we can really do with that. Utopic Onomatopoeia, which is unfortunate. So no Crimson Dragon, unfortunately. Wish we pulled the Crimson Dragon. Again, we'll probably have to come back to the set eventually, but just because there's a lot of good stuff in here for us, but nothing we got from this set. And then a Eye of Timaeus is our Platinum Seeker Rare. Very, very unfortunate. Nothing we can really do with that. So nothing we really pulled was, no Crimson, no Magia, something we could pull. Again, we're probably going to have to come back to the set in the future, because I think Crimson Dragon was just a really cool card we can pull. Magia would be nice to pull, but it also has Full Rust in here as well. But we do have a couple cards we can throw into the deck. Like, obviously, the Full will go in the main deck for sure if my camera decides to focus up. Ash is just a rarity upgrade. Engraver is just something we could think about. It's like the Alistair and the Black Metal that we pulled earlier, just another engine we could throw into the deck. And then Alina will for sure go into the extra deck as just a generic extra deck monster for us. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. Alrighty, now on to the deck profile itself. I will say, not that many changes, just because it's kind of embarrassing that I have a regional top with this deck, but not a locals top. So I'm going to kind of keep it as close to the regional deck profile as possible, just so we can kind of try to top a locals and get some prizing out of it, So yeah, without further ado though, let's get into the deck profile properly. So for our starters, we're still playing the 3 Sages, the 3 Maidens of White, the 2 Neo Kaiser Seahorses, and of course we're still only on to Blue Eyes White Dragon. I got a lot of hate for this by only playing 2. I think it's correct, to be honest with you. It's really just a bricky mess when it comes to 3. This is a card you don't want to draw. This is fine. I really do. I don't want to play as many bricks in the deck. So that's the reason why I am playing it at 2. Yeah, same combo starters. Sage is a 1 card, Maiden is a 1 card. Neo Kaiser Seahorse is the worst one, but it is a 1 card starter, and you do have to play some amount of Blue Eyes in the deck just so you can turn out like Majesty and stuff like that, and get into your synchro plays obviously as well. Now onto the spell traps. We are playing still 3 Wishes. We're still playing the 3 Bingo Machine. Do want to cut this maybe a little bit more down, but again, we want to play as much consistency as possible, so that's why we're playing it. We're still playing the True Roar just because we don't have like any other side engine for us, so like no Primites or anything like that, so I think we still have to play it at 2. The 1 Mausoleum and the 1 Ultimate Fusion. Ultimate Fusion, obviously the Mausoleum is just the brick for the Sage, or the Spirit, sorry. Ultimate Fusion was MVP during the regional, so I still want to keep this in just so we have some sort of out to other cards in the deck. But we're playing the 1 Majesty and the 1 True Light as well, and that's it for the main engine stuff. Again, not that many, pretty much no changes actually when it comes to actual engine stuff since the regional. Now on to the non-engine. We are playing the 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, and yes, we are playing the Feet Ash, even though I do not like this art whatsoever. We are playing it because it is a secret rare. We're playing the 3 Effect Veiler still, because it is just Veiler. It's searchable in the deck as well. We're still playing the 3 Nibiru the Primal Being, because it's Nibiru the Primal Being. Just having it like with multiple hand traps in your hand just makes it just a really, really good card. By itself, it sucks. Don't get me wrong, but with other hand traps, it's really, really good. We are still playing the 2 Droll and Loxbird. We are playing the 1 new addition to the deck, the Molchummy Fuwalos. This might seem a little counterintuitive playing with Droll and Lockbird because these kind of conflict with each other, but we only have the 1 Fuwaros, so it doesn't, it's not going to conflict as much. I think we're only playing 2 Droll because we only have 2 Droll as well. So this is kind of just our 3 kind of like Fuwaros spots or Droll spots kind of thing. I do like this ratio a lot. Again, this is the only ratio that we do have anyway, so nothing we can really do with that. I did put Ghost Orc down to 1. We were playing 2 for the regional, but obviously I cut 1 so we could put the Fuwaros in. But we're keeping Ghost Orc just because 1, it's a not bad hand trap, and 2, we're playing the cross out in the side deck. So obviously this is just a nice cross out target as well. And then we're playing the 1 talents, the newly limited talents, by the way. So gladly we don't have to pick up more copies of this. The 1 is all we get anyway. So glad we just have the 1 called by, and of course the 3 infinite impermanences, and that is it for our non-engine. The only changes there were just taking out a Ghost Orc, putting in the Full Rust that we pulled today as well. Let me put all this back here. Now on to the extra deck. This is where one change has happened with the Link Monsters. But starting off with the Link Monsters, we are still playing the 3 Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Again, this was very, very impactful at 3. Do not want to cut it down whatsoever. So we're going to keep it at 3. We were playing the 1 seals. I was playing 2 for the regional, but we did cut it because even in the regional deck profile, I did say I did want to cut it down to 1 because the second one never come up. But the other Link Monster we replaced with it is, of course, the Lina that we pulled today. We now have a generic enough extra deck dude in our extra deck. It's not SP, unfortunately, but Lina is still pretty good. It can still any light from the graveyard. If we were on some sort of like Fiendsmith shenanigans, we could do something like that. Obviously, we're not because we don't have Requiem or anything like that. But nice little extra deck, and that is it for the extra deck. Rest of the extra deck is pretty much the same. We're still playing the 3 Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, the 2 Ultimate Dragon, and the 1 Lightstorm Dragon for our Synchro Monsters. Pretty standard stuff. The Lightstorm Dragon comes up against the Yugioh deck and stuff like that, so it's going to be nice. In here, obviously playing the 2 Omni Negates, and the 3 Spirit is still really insane, especially since Fiendsmith did not get hit on the last list. So Spirit being able to negate the graveyard is still going to be very impactful. And of course, for our Fusion Monsters, we are still playing the 3 Tyrant Dragon and the 1 Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I have finally come around with this card. It took me long enough. It took me until the regional to finally find out why this card is so good. It's just so you can protect this guy right here. But yeah, Tyrant, it was a very insane card. Playing 3 of it was very, very nice. Just for the grind match and stuff like that, getting your traps back, really, really good. Yeah, wouldn't change anything about that. Now onto the side deck. Again, we're still nothing really as much change here. 2 DD Crows, the 1 Bestial Druisworm that we have, a newly limited Bestial Druisworm as well, so we only need the 1 now. 1 Phantasmate and the 1 Chaos Hunter. Cards we probably should get more of in the future as well. I don't know how prevalent Malice is going to be for the next month or so. I still want to have some sort of out to it. Though that's it for the monsters, though, for our side deck. Now onto the XYZ monsters. We have, or sorry, not XYZ monsters, spell cards, starting off with XYZ Encore again for the Rizal matchup. I know Rizal got a little bit of hit, but I still expect it to be a power player in the next format, so we're going to keep it there. The newly limited Crossout Designator, we no longer have to pick up more Crossout Designators, we just have the 1. It's newly limited. Glad this card did get hit, though. Fuck this card. The 1 Cosmic, we do need more back row hit in the future, because Cosmics are only back row hit right now, but we eventually will try to change that. The 1 Mind Control comes back into the side deck. I took out the Anti-Spell because I didn't really like Anti-Spell in the side deck. I put the Mind Control back in now that we have a generic enough extra deck guy in our extra deck with Lina. So, yeah, Mind Control is back in our side deck. That's it for our spell cards. And for the trap cards, the 1 Judgment, the 1 Strike, the 1 Samol Archfiend, and of course, the 2D Barrier as well. Nothing really changed for the traps, and the only thing that changed was obviously the anti-spell for the Mind Control. Really do like the trap lineup for us. I wish we could maybe pick up more solemn stuff, or even like a thrust would be nice for the side deck as well. But that is it for the deck. Now let's get into locals. All right, we actually got four OTS packs. We got 2 of 27 and 2 of 19. I don't really know what's in 19, but 27 is pretty worthless for us as well. There's nothing in here. We have everything that's already in here. Yeah, there's really nothing. I guess Ulti Sage would be cool, but that's pretty much it. Or we can get another Black Sheep token. Pretty worthless. Oh my god, that got weirdly opened. And okay, fucking, that was worthless. Cool. 2 tokens, 2 cards I can't use. That's why. Okay, 19. I don't even know what's in this set. I got a Destrudo and a. It's just gonna give me all the fucking tokens, is it not? Destrudo is cool. Destrudo is really cool, actually. I'll take the Destrudo. We can actually maybe do something with that because it's just a dragon. And then the last 19, Lone Fire, Hercules. What the fuck is this shit? What is this? What is this? 4 fucking tokens? You're wild. Fuck this shit.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, time to do one of these again, where we watch only 1 round of the locals, but we watch the entire match in its entirety. If you're a little new to this series, which, to be fair, is a lot of people, we got a lot of subscribers from the last episode of the Blue Eye Sealed Only, but if you are new, welcome to the channel. But yeah, if you're a little new to this, so every week we alternate on doing a certain thing. Last week, or I guess 2 weeks ago, with the regional, we did a round-by-round recap where I give you a little bit of the highlights and stuff like that. of that match. While then the next week after that, we usually do a 1 round recap where we watch the entire match in its entirety, seeing the misplays, being the minor little things, just to show you how I do play the deck and stuff like that. So no, none of the highlights. We just do the full match in its entirety. So that's this week's episode, and the next week we'll just alternate, and we do alternating episodes and stuff like that. But going into locals, though, I do want to talk about it. We went 2-2, so unfortunately we did not top. Again, we still have a regional top, but not a locals top with Blue Eyes, which is wild to me. But a lot of non-interesting games when it came to locals this week. We either got 2-0'd or we 2-0'd them, which was wild. Round 1 is the match we're about to watch. We got 2-0'd by Blue Eyes, but I wanted to watch this match in particular because there was like misplays and stuff. Like there was like chances of me being in the game, but there was a little bit of misplays, and we'll talk about that once we get to it. And then round 2, we versed a Math Mech deck. Wasn't on Mouse. He was just like coming back to the game, because he was a very hardcore Math Mech fan. So like Circular coming off, he wanted to try the deck once again. We did beat him, unfortunately. I apologize about that, Patrick. I do apologize. And then round 3, we reversed True Draco, and we 2-0 True Draco as well, just because Lightstorm Dragon is kind of fucking insane, not gonna lie. And then round 4, we versed White Forest, and we got 2-0 once again. But that one was because we drew 5 hand traps both games that we played, and like I went first both games, so I'm like, okay, normal summon Droll, make a Spirit, normal summon Veiler off the extra, normal summon a Mausoleum, just so I can get to something playable, make a Spear or make a Seals, which Seals doesn't do anything for us because we don't have the Magnemite in the deck, because we don't have Magna, so that doesn't necessarily even get us to the follow-up, so I'm like, fuck, we're just going to have to draw playable, and sometimes White Forest just plays through 3 hand traps like it's his fucking job, which is wild to me. So yeah, locals only 2-2, no top this time around, but we will eventually get that top at locals. Come on, we have a regional top, we'll try to top with locals as well. So enough talking, let's actually get into the match we're about to talk about now. So we versed Blue Eyes is what we versed. Sorry about the little camera setup. This was the only way to get the entire camera or like the match on screen, which is weird. So there's a little like black thing on the bottom here. I do apologize about that. But yeah, we versed the mirror match. He won the die roll and chose to go first. Let me actually start playing the video here. And I do show hands here, so showing off my starting hand. For going second, we have Nib, we have Talent, Roar, Bingo Machine, and Sage. We have combo plus like a Talent and Nib, so we have like some way to play on his turn. He goes primary load, search for barrel effect to search for just another load, so meaning he probably has Drill Beam in hand. He goes links into Spirit, search for Mausoleum, then activates a Mausoleum effect target Spirit to dump Blue Eyes. Shows the nude art from the quarter century Stampede of Blue Eyes. He's that guy, I guess. He pulled it. What a beast, sorry. Goes Spirit effect to summon out the Blue Eyes from the graveyard. Goes ahead and just sets 2 and passes on that. So just a lot of like probably hand traps that we have to play through. So we start off with a Bingo Machine here, revealing 3 wishes just so we can add the wishes to hand here. Then we go wishes effect, discarding, I think I discard Roar here. The reason why I discard Roar is because I drew a second Roar for turn, which is very unfortunate. So I just discard a Roar. He goes, okay, I'll just Drill Beam to negate it, and it banishes, which is actually very important that it banishes as well. We go normal summon Sage effect. He goes Imperm on the Sage here. Then I go Roar effect. That again we drew the second one, just special summon Blue Eyes from the deck. We go into a Spirit here. And then we just go ahead and set 1 card and pass. We just set the talents. It's pretty much dead. In the end phase, he goes Druid's Form effect, target the Blue Eyes, to try to play around maybe a Majesty. That's it, probably correct. I really wanted to chain the Spirit to that to prevent, like, get the ultimate and prevent the Blue Eyes from being banished. But at this point, I'm like, I have to keep the Spirit. Spirit is a 3k asshole, and he can negate the Druid's Form effect in graveyard. So we're just going to do it like that. We just need some sort of negation right now, because he's also somewhat on a brick as well. So in standby, he added back the barrel from the graveyard and goes in main phase, add primary load effect again, and then searches it for another barrel. Normal summons barrel here, resets the Drill Beam off in the graveyard. I don't think he has another target for a barrel, so he just no effective barrel, just reset the Drill Beam from graveyard. Links into a Spirit here, and then goes Link 2 into a Seals, and then goes Druid's Form effect, target the Spirit. I change Spirit to negate the Druid's Form. He goes Spirit effect to special back the Blue Eyes from the graveyard here. And then he will go Mausoleum effect, target the Blue Eyes, go to dump Blue Eyes from the deck, and then goes into battle. Blue Eyes is at 38, so it can beat over the Spirit, so I have to go chain Spirit on the attack declaration to go ahead and summon the Ultimate. Ultimate has 4K, I think 45 defense actually, so he can't even beat over with the Blue Eyes. Then main phase 2 goes extra normal summon Valor here, so yeah, kind of just breaking on the hand traps for him. Goes into a Spirit Dragon here, and then goes Prime Lordly Load effect to special summon back the Blue Eyes from the graveyard here. And then on Resolution here, I go ahead and Nibiru the Primal Being. I really wanted to keep the Ultimate Dragon here to pop itself and summon back just like a dragon from the graveyard, but we can't really do that when he has a Spirit on field to negate that effect. So we just have to okay, Nibiru, clear your field and just hope to God we can just draw playable for our next turn, because obviously the Talents doesn't do anything. Seal's effect here does summon out the Jet Dragon from him as well there. He passes to us. I draw Ash for turn, so I normal summon Ash here, and we go ahead and link into our newly attained card, Lina the Light Charmer, to try to get out of this mess here. So we go Lina effect, he chains Valor to it, which is unfortunate. I'm like, oh fuck, okay. The last card is Talent, so it does play into the Talents, but he has Drill Beam set, so I'm going to go Talents to, draw 2, I think is what I did, and I went, okay, he just goes Drill Beam, reveal the barrel that he has in hand to negate and banish the triple attack Talents, and that is enough for me. That is it for that. I think me drawing the second Roar was very unfortunate, but the Drill Beam did do a lot for him in that game, so that was very unfortunate. I don't think there was really nothing else I can really do in that game, because he also imperm Sage, so I don't think game 1 was in our favor there. But game 2 is where the big misplays do happen. So I choose to go first. Our hand is, it's a little weird here. Droll, Nibiru, Wishes, Imperm, Blue Eyes. So 3 hand traps plus combo, which does work. So we go Wishes effect, dumping the Blue Eyes here. So this is where I do our critical misplay. I search for Roar and Sage. And even in the game, I was like, man, I don't think I searched for Sage. I think I should search for Maiden here. But I'm like, we'll search for Sage. And then the biggest punish in the universe comes down, Droll and Lockford. So the reason why we want to search Maiden here, and this is, again, still very much learning with the deck as well. The reason why we want to search Maiden here is to play exactly around Droll. So if he does go Droll, we can go Maiden effect, get True Light, summon, or go Roar effect, summon Blue Eyes, get Maiden back from the graveyard, synchro into or even link if you really want to into a Seals, or synchro into a Spirit, and then go True Light to set the Majesty, and we have the True Light as a follow-up play, which matters for our hand because the rest of our hand is just 3 hand traps. But I go for Spirit instead, so we go Roar effect to special summon from the deck. We summon out the Blue Eyes. This also very much matters for that other play I said. The Majesty would have 2 pops, could be hard drew one of the Blue Eyes, so probably should have went that play instead. We go Wishes effect to equip the Neo Kaiser not Seahorse, sorry, the Neo Ultimate Blue Eyes. Then we normal summon Sage, no effect, go into a Spirit. We go ahead and set the Imperm and then pass on that. But he has Ultimate Slayer to start his turn, which is very unfortunate. We can't even respond to with any monster effects, so we can't even protect it with the Neo Blue Eyes, so we just have to let it get shuffled back here. Then he goes normal summon Sage effect. I choose not to Imperm, and this is a misplay, and I'll show you why in 1 second. It's because I choose not to Droll and Lockbird. The reason why I chose not to Droll and Lockbird is because technically Droll is our only way back into the combo, because we have no follow-up at all. So I'm like, okay, I have to save this Droll to normal summon Droll, go into a Spirit, get back into the Blue Eyes play from there. That's my only way back into this game, technically. If we went the Maiden way, we wouldn't have to worry about that because we'd have the True Light to set. But that's technically my only way back to combo is to get to the Blue Eyes, and I just have to hope to God that the Nibiru, the Primal Being, does everything for us. So I choose not to Droll, but if I choose not to Droll, I should just Imperm the Spirit instead then and just force him to have the Maiden in hand here. So that's another misplay. If I'm choosing not to Droll and Lockbird him, I need to Imperm this, or not Spirit, Sage effect. But I choose not to, so he searches for Maiden and then goes into Spirit. Spirit effect to search for Mausoleum, then Mausoleum effect dumping the Blue Eyes to the graveyard, goes Maiden effect to place the True Light, goes places Wishes, and then goes Wishes effect, searches for Sage and Ultimate Fusion, which matters because I know it's not on screen, but he goes Wishes, discards the Blackluster Soldier Ritual, meaning he's trying to get to Magia. So that's a very big problem for us because Magia can negate Nibiru. So he goes extra normal summon Sage, a Sage effect to search for Valor, then go Spirit effect to special Blue Eyes from the graveyard, Maiden effect to special itself from the graveyard as well, and then goes Wishes effect to equip the what is this card called? The Ultimate Blue Eyes, whatever it's called. But that means he can pretty much get to Magia now. And then he goes Synchros into Lightstorm Dragon, target the Imperm. doesn't, like, we can chain the imperm technically, but it just doesn't do anything. So else the imperm should have imperm the Sage there. Then goes Roar Effect to summon Blue Eyes back from the graveyard here. Then goes Ultimate Fusion. I have to chain Nibiru in response here because that's going to be the last time I do it. So we clear his field, but he still gets to the Magia play, which is very unfortunate for us. So it's a 5k Magia that's just a negate for one of each card type, which is unfortunate. Goes into battle, clears the Nibiru, the Primal Being here, and then passes to us. We draw the Sage, which thank God is playable, but he failures the Sage. I thought he was just going to Magic negate. We go into Spirit Effect to search, change the second Veiler, and just like, damn, that's very unfortunate. That's nothing else we can really do there. So I think the misplay, the end of the video is there as well. So we get 2-0 pretty fast there. But yeah, I think the misplay there was just not going for the Maiden there off of the Wishes, which is very unfortunate as well. Another thing we could have done in game 1 technically is that Lina play. If we put Nibiru in attack, we can go like Lina crash in and hope to God we search for Sage, or a Maiden, sorry, and then we can play from there technically. But even then, I think the Drill Beam still checks that as well, which is very unfortunate. I don't know. Technically, that is a play we can do, but that's a play I should remember, so we can crash our Lina, we can search a Maiden off the Lina, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, though. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more content on the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.